Hey, welcome to Wait a Minute. My videos, my thoughts, and I'm sharing them with you all. All of y'all. All of you and stuff. And your neighbors, your friends, your kin, your enemies, your frenemies, all that. Hey, I love you guys. I don't know if I told you that lately, but I do. I really do. Hope everyone's doing well, happy, healthy, and all that. I think I already said that, but anyway, I really do hope it. That's why I say it. It's a tough world right now, but you know what? We can be happy. We can deal. It's going to be okay. I've been saying that since this whole thing started. It's going to be okay. No, I did think it would end a lot sooner than things are going now, but it's been okay. I mean, it's been hard, but we made it this far, guys. We can keep going. We're going to be okay. So, hey, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but what video was that? I think it's the last video. You haven't seen it yet, or you'll see it by the time this video comes out. Whatever. So confusing. I'm wearing a white shirt, and I'm having, I don't know if you noticed, but I had a clothing malfunction. Like, I'm constantly fixing my shirt. The whole time that shirt was giving me grief. It's going back today. No, it is going back, but not because of that. No, I'm not used to having shirts that fit me. You know what I mean? Like, I've been wearing baggy fat people clothes for a long time, and those clothes are super baggy on me now. So everything that was baggy before is insanely baggy now. But I'm getting shirts that fit me, like they, close to my body clothes, and I don't know how to deal with them, and especially not a button shirt. So I was having a lot of grief about that. But I don't know if you noticed. I played it off pretty good, but I watched the video later, and I'm like, you can tell. So I'm telling you all this now. Before you see the video, you can watch for that. Just for something cool to do. Try to listen to the video too, though, okay? It's pretty good, I think. I can't remember. I don't even know what it's about. But, it's probably good. I don't know. Yeah. Hey there. I am on my way. I'm going to town, and it's just gravy train. That's all we do. We just we're jet setters. We just go out and do things. It's awesome, and we're just blessed. Hey, I gotta say a couple things. First thing is, I have talked to my son, little Christian, or Christian Lee, or whatever you want to call him, the youngest one. Sorry, Christian, didn't mean to sound weird there. I talked to him recently, and it's good. It's so good. I love my boy. I really do. Somebody said today something to me that really disturbed me. And Christian, I'll come back to you. Somebody said something today about my real son. And I was like, what do you think the other sons are? Pretend? They're right there. You can see them. Talk to them. Touch them. So I hate when people say, something about my real son. Yes, Christian was born to me. Yes, he's my biological son. Yes, he's been with me since he was a baby. So it's a little different. But I love my sons, all of them. And they're all real. My real sons, okay? Just so you know. Anyway, I hate that term when people do that. Is that your real son? Is that your real dad? Shut up. Yes, I'm his real dad. Biological? No, but I am his real dad. Anyway, having said all of my grief there, my gripe and stuff, I will move on to the next thing. I'm just really happy because Christian and I are going to do something, and he just sent me a really nice text today, and it was just cool. I mean, I love hearing from my kids. I really do. I mean, I love all of you people's kids too. I love all of you kids out there too. But when my boys hit me up, it's really special because I don't hear from them a whole lot. So, yeah. Anyways, Christian, I love you, man. See you on Wednesday. That'll be cool. So, hey, here's the thing. Like, when my son, any one of them, when they hit me up and they have something to say, it's so good. It's so good. Well, I heard a story today, and I'm just condensing it. It won't be that great. I put the whole thing online so you can see the actual writing thing that somebody authored. It's not my story. Anyway, this little kid and his parents, a young kid, I don't know how young, and his parents once a month would go to his grandparents' house and ride the train back the next day. So they were used to doing that once a month. And one day the boy said, "Can I just go to Grandma's without you guys? I mean, I'm grown." And we don't know how grown is, but he's young. And they think about it for a little while, and they're like, "You know what? You're right. You can go." So they bring him to the train station. They get him all ready, and they're talking to him. And his mom's starting to go over things he needs to do when he gets on the train. He's like, "I know. I've done this 1,000 times." So she's like, okay. And then his dad says, "If you get any problems, any issues, or scared or anything like that, this is for you." And he pushes something down in his pocket. And he goes on. The kid gets on the train, waves goodbye, goes on. And at first he's really happy because it's cool. He's grooving along, and it's cool, like what he thought it would be. But then, part of the way through that, he starts noticing all the people around him, all the people that are noticing him, and it's kind of scary. He started getting overwhelmed. He started getting scared. He started thinking about he wished his parents were there. And he put his head down and he started crying. And he was really freaking out. It was his moment to freak out. And as he's starting to freak out, he remembers what his dad said, whatever that was in his pocket. He should use that in a case like that. So he pulls it out and he reads it. And it's a note that says, "Son, I'm in the back car." He was on the train the whole time, watching out for his kid. Now, that's a great story, and it shows of a father's love. It's really cool. And how a parent is a parent forever. The parent never stops parenting. Even after you're old, that parent's still your parent, and they love you, and they care about everything that happens to you. And they're just in the rear car waiting for you to call on them. So when my sons call me, that's great. But here's a better deal. I'm a Christian, everybody knows that. And I thought of it as a God thing. We go with God every day. I mean, wherever we go with God, and it's awesome and we love it. But then there comes a time when we think, hey, it's time for me to go out on my own. It's time for me to do my thing. And God doesn't force us to do anything. So it's like, okay, you know what? It's up to you. You have free will. So we go. And, he's left us something in our pocket. And we get on our life and we go and do our thing. And we start to, fall on our face sometimes. And when you start to get panicked, when you start to get scared, when you start to wish that you hadn't left home, you can always remember to look in your pocket. Because I guarantee you there's a note in there from God that says, "I'm in the rear car." He's there for you. He loves you. He wants to be there in your everyday life. You have free will. Yep, you do. And, sometimes at the very beginning it can seem like, "Ooh, look at me, I'm a man. Whee!" And, you're doing your thing. But the absence of God in your life is loud, deafening. It's like a gunshot, and how your ears ring afterwards, and it's loud in your ears still. The absence of God leaves a void, and it sounds like loud. And especially when you're really quiet, it's loud. And but there's nothing like being in a bad place after having walked away, and knowing that we have that note in our pocket, and we can pick it up, and he says, "I'm in the rear car." That's amazing, guys. If that doesn't excite you, nothing will. That's so cool. That thing really touched me today. Whoever posted it, I can't remember, but it was great. And then I reposted it. So if you want to read the whole story, go on my Facebook and you'll see it. It's like, I don't know, a couple posts ago from me. Anyways, that's good. I love all you guys. Have a great day. Have a great week. And all that jazz. Okay? Bye.